Hi, welcome back to Twin Terror. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
And that is Nico.
Yay! Good. The arrow is still appropriate.
Yes, he's fallen asleep on my chair. We put a blanket on him to have him stand out a little bit more against the background, and I put a little arrow so you know that that's where he is. It's blocking his head.
I was thinking maybe he was a big Steve Martin fan.
Well, he could be. He's a wild and crazy cat after all.
Yes, and he's got the arrow through his head.
Anyways, so this reading is going to be, I'll make a point on there. April. We record this on March 29th with the intention of putting it up for to watch on the morning of March 31st.
Yeah.
And we can look at the April energy because March was certainly a boring month where absolutely nothing happened.
I don't know how we come up with these readings. We just have to come up with something.
Well, it's funny because Lena, Dr. Lena Rodriguez, was the one who had started the whole. Something big is going to happen on the Ides of March, and who knew what it was going to be, and it ended up being something akin to bombing the Houthis. And oh, by the way, let's share war plans over a non-protected app.
Yeah, encrypted but not secure.
Yeah, nobody had that on their bingo cards, I assure you. And all hell has broken loose from that.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that's ironic or sad is that Trump has no appreciation for the gravity of the mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And a simple owning of it, looking into it, promising an investigation, getting his attorney general on it, maybe forcing a couple or three people to resign their positions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would have resolved it. Probably would have resolved it. This would be a non-issue. He could go back to, threatening to tax foreigners living abroad or something along those lines. But instead, he's chosen to ignore this, and it's growing a life of its own. And right now, the normal Trump policy, I'm going far away from what we were supposed to read here, is like, first you deny it, which they did. This never happened. Then you and you smear anybody who's involved with it that's not on your team. And then you acknowledge it and say it's not a big deal. And then you lean into it and say, we do it all the time. Just get over it. And right now they're into the acknowledging it happened, but telling you it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And I would expect next week sometime they're going to say, just get over it. This happens all the time. Quit your whining.
Yeah, pretty much. The only people that complain are the ones that are the fraudsters.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to look into the energy of April to see, oh, goody, we get the fallout of this thing spilling into April, plus whatever is going to happen in April, happening in April. So take it away, Gary.
Thanks. Can you folks believe it's only been 2 months? Holy Christ.
I know. Longest 5 years of our lives.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, entertainment purposes only. I'll need my mouse there. How's April looking? What's the energy looking like for April?
I can't believe you got 3 cats in your house and you still have loose mice around.
So the foundation of the reading is a Chariot. Things are just going to keep moving forward.
More of the same, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, of course, the reading that came out today was about the Canadians threatening to really jack up the tolls on the road that connects Washington State with Alaska that goes through British Columbia, which was just a stroke of genius. And that was the one of the main cars that caused me to want to revisit that reading. But more of the same. The challenge is the Six of Pentacles. They keep promising to find lots and lots of money and fraud and bring all these great things, and they keep under-delivering.
I think that saying is the tariffs are going forward.
Yeah, that could be too.
Welcome to the tariffs.
Oh, yeah. Underneath it, You've got the Four of Wands. Hey, everything is going to be great. April's going to be great. We're going to be celebrating. Basically, we're celebrating that at least March is done, that we don't have to do March over anymore. It could just be, it's the 4th month of the year. Yay. Yay us.
We got out of March. Can't believe it. Can't believe we've gotten this far.
Exactly. In the past, we got the Knight of Cups. That's kind of the whole, we've been kind of using this as signal gate. It's just the entreaties that Trump is making about all the great things that they're going to do and find, and they keep not materializing. It's just, once for those that aren't voting for Trump, it's the big not surprise. It's just a bunch of bullshit. For those that think that Trump is the end all be all, they're still buying it. He's still making the same goofy promises. Current energy is the 8 of Swords. That's so damn appropriate. It just seems like we don't have a way out of this. April is going to be more of the same, and it's just like we don't see a way out. That we feel like we're trapped, we're stuck.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, you're just going to have to live with the consequences of the bed that you made. Congratulations.
Overarching energy is the 3 of Swords. More heartache, more betrayal, more just hurting people just so we can get more money. It could be a health event. Who knows? But I'm not reading it that way. The lesson to be learned, Ace of Cups, just a lot of people feeling very, very strong emotions. We've got these elections coming up on April 1st in Florida. It's a chance to kind of test the waters to see, for the Republicans, it's kind of a litmus test. Hey, how's Trump doing? And right now, it don't look too good. There might be an opportunity for the Democrats not only to send a very strong message to the Republicans that they may need to throttle back on some of this Trump agenda. They may actually take some seats in the House from this. The outcome, we've got a decision to make. We got choices. 2 of Swords. We got a choice. Do we want more of the same, or do we want to go hit the off ramp? Hey. That three of Swords really has me intrigued, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Gary the reason why he wasn't touching that is like, I don't want to do any more Trump health reads. But if you were going to look at that as a Trump health read, you could see him getting medical help for progressive disease that he's stuck with.
And the top card is, I was just saying, okay, well, what was that 3 of Swords? And it has to do with the Emperor.
Yeah. Well, in this case, I think it's more the, again, your Secretary of Defense, your Director of National Intelligence, and your CIA director have betrayed the trust of this country.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the 2 people in charge of intelligence and the one guy in charge of the world's largest military can't be trusted with keeping secrets.
That's sure a 7 of Swords moment there. Or 8 of Swords moment.
Give me some idea of what's going on with the economy in April. We talked about tariffs and things along those lines. Let's see what the economy is looking like. Trump is threatening tariffs on April 2nd. Canada's already getting ready to put reciprocal tariffs in place. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Is this hard-hitting facts, or is this trying to give a person's only?
There's a paw and there's an ear. He's got it's too bright in here. He's going to hide his face. Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to say for entertainment purposes only? I refuse to. This is journalism at its finest.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I guess it's no more journalism or less journalism than what Fox Entertainment puts out there.
Amen, brother. I hear you on that.
Except we don't defame Smartmatic more than they do. No expecting multi-million-dollar lawsuits. How's the economy looking? High Priestess crossed with the Queen of Wands. Ugh, that's horrible. Tariffs can be a strategy when employed correctly, but if not employed correctly, basically, I think we're going to get the tariffs unveiled, and then we're going to see the reaction for it. The people that pay for it the most are the little guys.
Yep.
I expect that we're going to find out more information. The economy is not doing well, and unemployment's going to go up. People have less money in their pockets. Tariffs certainly will do that. In the past, Queen of Pentacles, again, with the money here. Trump got elected on kitchen table issues, so to speak. Like, I don't know what those kitchen table. Oh, that's right. The price of eggs were supposed to go down, and nobody could afford bacon anymore. That's what got him in there, but he hasn't done anything about that since. Current situation is the Page of Wands, talking about actions. This is like overland travels, destinations. Page of Wands is like Marco Polo. It's like trading with other nations. Actions taken with trades of other nations here. Overarching energy is the Ace of Cups. People are angry.
Scared.
People are emotional. Again, we're talking about losing their jobs. People are very emotional about their livelihoods.
Yeah.
And this is also people going out and protesting, as we've been seeing. And there's going to be more protests. We're going to see protests, fire energy out here because they need money. They are feeling poor. They're feeling destitute. They want to feel comfortable, and they're voicing their frustration and anger that Trump, who says he knows what they're doing, isn't actually doing what he's supposed to be doing. Outcome, 10 of coins. Does this mean the tariffs are going to start raining money in on people and the economy is going to do well? I don't think so. I think this is more the wealthy getting wealthier while the poor get poorer and the middle class gets the squeeze. Clarifier on that one, because I wanted to clarify this is temperance. There may be a pause in the implementation of tariffs. There may be a pause in the implementation of the Republican agenda, the Project 2025 agenda to get the tax breaks for the ultra wealthy. The April in the economy, they're going to start focusing on ultra wealthy people and trying to get them their tax breaks. The economy, I think the economy is still going to be fine for wealthy people. It's not. I don't think it's going to be fine for everybody. It's going to be good for wealthy people. And maybe, again, there's a pause in the tariffs, and that can cause the stock market to go up or something. Now, mind you, the stock market is not the economy, but that could cause, if the stock market is relieved, like, oh, okay, the tariffs aren't going to be in there, people might take a chance investing in the stock market again. So we might see some manipulation, some money or currency manipulation going on here. But to me, the warning is do not be fooled by this. Things are not if they paint a rosy picture of the economy, I wouldn't believe it. Keep saving your money. Keep a nest egg going, because the way Trump is going, his tariffs are a cudgel. It's his only way to force people to do what he wants them to do. As somebody pointed out, Trump's two negotiation tactics are extortion and leverage. And right now, he's using the tariffs as leverage against other companies or other countries. You don't want to trade with the United States? We're going to put tariffs on you. You don't do what we tell you to, we're going to put tariffs on you.
Yep.
And what do you do? This is exactly how he conducted business in New York. But now he's the biggest country in the world, not just a business type, a real estate dude. I was using the word tycoon.
Oh, I thought you were going to say not the biggest asshole in the world.
Well, he probably Elon's going to get Elon and me are in competition for everything, man.
Hey, so do you want to? I was going to do a reading on the political climate in April. Do you want to read on the Do you want to read on the Dems and I'll read on the Republicans?
Sure. You can just do it in general and just find out what the political. Because guess what? They're both impacted by it.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's just look at the political climate.
What's the political climate looking like? Because we've got a couple of we've got a couple of special elections for the House, right?
Yes, in Florida. The Republicans are not looking to the point where they didn't let Elise Stefanik become like the UN ambassador because they're afraid they're going to lose the two in Florida and then lose her special election, and now the Democrats will be in charge of the House.
Yeah, the Democrats could actually flip the House in that situation, right?
So they took Elise Stefanik's name off so that the Republicans will still have a numerical advantage.
Right. So, okay, the foundation of the reading is the Empress, the abundance and all the wonderful things we have to offer in the United States. Could also be Mother Russia. I hate to. It's supposed to be a good card, and it's just really developed this really bad reputation in our.
Well, it's because of who you're reading on.
I'm just gonna do a.
Well, it could also make the argument it's about who's fighting for taking care of people.
Yeah. So okay. So it's about all the goodness in the United States. It could be like the Lady Liberty. It almost kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty in its own way, right? Just it's about the abundance of the United States, all the great things we have. But the main clarifier is the Tower and how we're seeing all of our institutions, all of these things are just falling apart because they weren't built to handle a Russian-backed candidate that just wants to destroy everything. We've got the political climate, the other clarifiers, the Ten of Wands. There's so many battles, so many things, and there's so many burdens that they're trying to drag to the finish line. The world we're coming to an end of a cycle. And underneath it, we got the Page of Pentacles, where we really need to reassess what we really value. With the Republicans, they value money. They want tax cuts for the wealthy. For the Democrats, it's, can I just have my few shekels from my Social Security and don't cut my Medicaid so I can actually have a chance to survive? And it's so really April politically it's time to really kind of stop and think about what it is you really value here, because we're coming to an end of a cycle.
And it's tax season too.
Yeah. Give me more
Get
money.
rid of all those IRS agents so they don't audit those pesky wealthy people who don't declare everything on their taxes.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Because guess what? They're not going after the blue-collar plumber in Philadelphia. But Trump and company will have you think that the IRS agents only go after Philadelphia plumbers, bricklayers, pipe fitters, ditch diggers, crane operators. No, man, they're going after the wolves of Wall Street. That's who they need to go after. And when you've got the IRS, they don't care about some stupid contractor who maybe is declaring a few things on his taxes that save him $2,000 when they can get a guy that's cutting the government out of $2 million.
Yeah.
Y'all are thinking you're way more important than you really are. I mean, that's not to say that if you cheat on your taxes, you won't get caught. If you're stupid, you're stupid. Yeah. But that's not where the big money is.
Yeah, just pay what you owe. That applies to everybody.
Yeah.
Especially at the top of the chain, where it's like, how much money do you really truly need?
Hey, they don't want you to tell them that. That extra $10 million will get them I don't know what. An extra $10 million.
Because Scrooge McDuck, you need to swim in it, right?
Yeah, just think about that. A pool full of gold coins. It doesn't act like water. It's like jumping into lead.
Oh yeah, it'd be like just jumping out of a second-story window onto the concrete. It's got that much give.
Exactly. All right, that's April readings.
Yeah,
good times. Nothing's coming down in April. Sorry.
It's going to be more of the same. It looks like. Sorry, folks.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this video and supporting our channel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, except for this one because we didn't give any good news. Subscribe. We put out a new video every night at midnight. Leave a comment. I read them all, respond to many.
Yes, and unlike those other Twin Tarot channels that that
we
they promise you things at the end of their videos and never deliver.
Yeah.
This one does deliver.
Yeah. And we're going to deliver a couple. So the first delivery, the shout out is to Tessa M, who said, could you please give me a shout out? So yes.
There you go. Now
Yes.
you can feel good about yourself.
King of Cups, yes. The master of your emotions. Maria Lourdes Galarza, sorry. She's a fan from the Caribbean.
Yes. Take it easy. Hang loose, bro.
And then the last one I've got is the Enchanted Wood Nymph from Dallas, Texas.
That's about as good a card as you're going to get for an Enchanted Wood Nymph.
That's right. She's the star.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much for your support. And
Wood Nymphs are not exactly known for wearing a lot of clothes. Just saying.
Oh, well, you know, I don't know if her thumbnail. I'll take a closer look at that thumbnail, I suppose. And so for the rest of us, a secret card, and today's secret card is the Six of Wands. We can declare victory. I don't know what declaring victory over, but all right.
Yeah. Winner, baby. Get that $2 lottery scratcher going.
Woohoo! Yeah, you heard it here first.
I got a $2 winner on a scratcher. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's like getting a single cherry on a slot machine. It's just enough to give you another free spin.
Yes. Hey, the next one will be the big one.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone. Take care. We'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.